Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Isla Nublar Escape set from the Jurassic World Legacy Collection from Mattel. As you can see, it's comprised of John Hammond, Ellie, and then two raptors. It also has that "When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth" banner from the very end of the film with the T-Rex fight. It's a really cool set. I'm really excited about it because previously John Hammond was only available as his SDCC exclusive, I think for 2019. He came in this kind of like neat packaging, and he came with a little stand that had the dinosaur eggs on it and like one or two other accessories. So you don't get all that, but if you weren't able to pick up that John Hammond figure, as I was not able to, you get a version of him here. He does have his iconic staff with a little amber jewel at the top. Ellie is kind of a repack from what I can tell. I believe it's exactly the same as the one that was already released, so I do already have Ellie. But hey, who can't have some more raptors, right? You can never have enough raptors. I also think it's funny that because this is the Legacy Collection and obviously has to do with the first film, we still have Blue and Owen on the packaging, which I think is a little goofy, but what are you going to do? Otherwise, pretty standard packaging, very open here so you can see all the figures inside. Not really too much going on the top or the bottom. Sides are also pretty boring, and if we spin it around to the back, you can see everything that's included. Ribbon banner included. Very excited. But I think the Raptors look cool, and I'm honestly just bought this for John Hammond because he was one I did not have yet, so very excited for this. Gonna go ahead, get all these guys out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so this is everything you get in the box, plus this fantastic banner. Just wanted to show this off real quick. It's actually pretty heavy duty. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's a pretty solid, thick material, and it's got a strand of ribbon on each end so you could tie it up somewhere. But yeah, I gotta say, printed nice, pretty heavy duty. Don't think it's gonna rip or anything. Pretty solid. Pretty excited about this, actually. If you have somewhere to set up a visitor center diorama, you'll have your banner needs met. It's very, very good. Just a cool little packing item. I was pretty impressed with it. So moving on to the four figures you get, you have the two raptors. I think they look great. They did a really nice job of recreating what they looked like in those scenes at the end of the movie. Kind of exactly what I remember them looking like. Same shade and everything. The super creepy eyes, I think they really nailed. Because of the poses they have them in, you're not going to get too much going as far as posing. You can move the legs. They do have a rotation at the, I don't know, what you call that, the back leg, and then again at the arm. But because of the way their legs are molded, you're not really going to be getting any other poses. The tails look like they should move, but they don't. I think that's just where the, different pieces of the plastic, and then they assembled them there at that seam. But there's no articulation there. You can open the mouth, though. Looks pretty good, and I mean the detailing inside the mouth is very sharp. The tongue's painted, even the inside over here. The teeth all look great, so they did a really nice job with that. I'm actually really happy with that. You're just not going to get a ton more poses out of this guy than, poised, crouched, ready to strike. But I think that's okay. He's cool. Over here you have a raptor in a more traditional pose. Again, tail does not move. You can move the legs in the one spot, arms in the one spot, and then you can open the mouth. But I think they look great. They did a really nice job with them. They really look good. They all have these little like DNA codey things on the bottom, which I think there's an app you're supposed to be able to do something with. If that's still going, I don't know. And then they have kind of the classic Jurassic Park skeleton logo on the bottom of the foot, I guess just to identify them as Jurassic Park toys. But yeah, overall, pretty happy with both of those. The Ellie is a complete straight repack, exactly the same as the original toy. Nothing really new there. But for articulation wise, the head's on a ball joint. You have a hinge and a swivel in the shoulder. You have a hinge and a swivel in the elbow. Forearm and hand is all one piece. You have a waist swivel. Kick to the front, kick to the side, can't really go back. And then you have a knee bend, and I believe a rotation as well. So, I mean, it's a good little figure. I just already have it, so I didn't really need another one. It would have been nice if they're going to do Ellie again. Just give her a different color shirt or something. Just change something. I know at this point in the movie, I believe she had lost the outer shirt and was just wearing the purple tank top. Now I know it would require them to remold the figure, but if they wanted to just, do her maybe with some scuffs or like bruises, because she's been through a lot at this point in the movie, so they could have her in just the purple tank top, maybe her hair down, or just give us a different Ellie figure. It is a different point in the movie. She did kind of change her appearance by then. Would have been neat, but again, that's more difficult. I understand they wanted to pack in the same figure to cut costs. They could have even just done, switch the shirt color or something, make the plastic a different color, give us a different, just something to make it different, something to make it a little different. Obviously, I would have preferred different figures. I think it would have made total sense to do John Hammond with Lex and Tim. That would have made a fantastic set. Altogether, by the way, this is only $19.99. So to get two figures, two Raptors, and the banner for $20, I feel like is pretty good price, considering the figures are usually somewhere in the area of like 6 to 8 on their own. Now they usually have more accessories when that happens. So in this case, they have less accessories, but that still just puts them at $5 a figure, which I think is pretty fair. Definitely a reasonable price in my opinion. And it's a way to get John Hammond if you missed out on the exclusive. But I would have paid $25 if he took her out and gave me a new Lex and Tim. I think that would have been fantastic. Again, this was a way to get John Hammond out there. They already had the mold for John Hammond, so they just wanted to get him out there to people who missed out originally, and then pack him with some other stuff, just to kind of push some more product on you. And it's a move companies do all the time. I totally get it. And I don't mind having more Raptors. I feel like you can always have more Raptors. It's just the extra Ellie I don't necessarily need. But let's go ahead. Let's talk about the man of the hour, John Hammond. Looks pretty decent. Got the face sculpt pretty good. Love the hat, love the glasses. Head's on a ball joint. He's got pretty much all the same articulation as Ellie. Shoulder, elbow, fancy watch. Love the staff. Absolutely love that staff. And you can actually see the mosquito in the amber. Now, I think that's just painted on the one side. It's not actually molded. It would have been cooler if it was molded in the middle, but I get it. It's fine. But they painted it on there. I think it looks pretty good for how small it is. I think they did a pretty good job. He's got all the same articulation. Now, he's got kind of this soft jacket, which, hinders his articulation a little bit. But he's also John Hammond. He's not a spry youth. He's not going to be doing splits or backflips, so I get it. I'm okay with it. I don't really need him to have a ton of articulation. I think he looks great. He's a little bow-legged, though. You can see he's like, even as much as I try to fix it, he's a little like splayed out to the side. But he should be okay. Overall, I'm really happy to pick this up because I was really bummed about missing out on the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And the prices on that just went through the roof, and I was not going to get that. So at least I'm able to get a representation of John Hammond for this line, because I really love these little figures. I think they do a great job. 3 3/4 inch figures. The articulation's good. The accessories are usually pretty excellent, and the price is reasonable. So I'm definitely a fan. This set for $20, I think, is totally fair, totally reasonable. If you don't already have Ellie, then I think it's a no-brainer. But even if you already have Ellie, I say go ahead and pick it up anyway. Because at the end of the day, you're getting 3 good figures and the banner. Even that for $20 alone, I think is fair. Like I said, the figures are usually somewhere in the area of like 6 to 8. So, 3 figures and the banner, puts them at about 7 apiece. I'm totally fine with that. So, getting an extra Ellie if something ever happens to the other one, I have a spare. No big deal. Or you could try to customize it, I guess. I don't know. You can maybe pretend it's like a grown-up Lex. I don't know. I'm just trying to spitball ideas here at this point. I think it's a good set. I definitely think it's worth checking out. I was very excited to pick up John Hammond. At this point, I think we've had Alan Grant, Ellie Sadler, Muldoon, John Hammond, Ian Malcolm. We had Dennis Nedry as another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. That was this year's exclusive. A little bit easier to come by. So I think we're doing pretty good on cast of characters. I really just need a Sam Jackson, whatever his character's name was, that I unfortunately can't. What is this? Hold on, it's going to come to me. No, I can't think of it. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. I'm sure someone will know. But anyway, other than that, I think we have a pretty good cast. Well, of course, Lex and Tim, as I mentioned previously, but that would give us a pretty good cast of characters from the first movie. So I don't know what's going on with this line. I haven't seen, honestly, the fact that this came out was kind of a surprise to me, and I know that they're focusing on the Camp Jurassic, which is a new cartoon for Netflix, and they're making some figures for that. So I loved the Jeep and everything else they did. I really wanted them to continue with this line because I think the figures are great. They're a good size that lends well to making vehicles and playsets. On my wish list, I would love the green SUV tour vehicle that they use when the T-Rex attacks them. I would love a vehicle of that, and I would also love a visitor center playset. Um, so I don't know what's going on with this line. Mattel, if you're listening, probably not. But if you're listening, keep this line going. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Keep doing the other movies. Give me more characters from The Lost World. Give me characters from Jurassic Park 3. I don't need that many, but sure. Whatever you want to put out, I'll pick up because I've been having a lot of fun with this. So, but anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. I think this set is totally worth it. I found this at Target. I don't know if it's anywhere else. It might be a Target exclusive. It's the only place that I've seen it. But definitely look online. Target probably have it on their website as well. So I recommend it. I think the value is there. But let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.